What's up guys, this is Ronnie. Welcome back to our channel Total Technology. This is tutorial 15 and today's topic I'll be going to talk about Numpy masking. So what is masking? So in the last tutorial I have already discussed on a different sort of indexing using array of integer indices, and in this tutorial we'll be going to talk about another indexing. So this is called masking. And what is masking? As per the Numpy definition, like I just took this line from Numpy official documentation. So what is this? Numpy offers one more indexing facilities with arrays with boolean indices. So in the last tutorial for fancy indexing, our array was integer indices, and in this tutorial it will be boolean indices. Like within the array, all elements will be true and false, and depending on that the resultant array will be decided. Okay, so if I say like this, it will be very difficult to understand, but this is the objective of this sort of indexing, indexing or masking is that suppose you have 5 elements, you want 2 elements and you don't want other 3 elements. So in that case you have to apply this sort of masking. So I'll explain you this thing from the code actually. Okay, so what is that? This is the GitHub repository. Okay, so let me just start writing the code. So import numpy as np. Okay, and then it will be a equals to np dot a range, and let's say 4. Okay, if I write like this, so I'll get, so suppose I want 1 and 2. Okay, how to get that? So you have to write this. For fancy indexing you have to do something like this. Okay, and in case of fancy indexing all elements will be like some sort of integer, but here it will be boolean. So suppose you want 1 and 2, and for that you have to write false, as you don't want 0. Then you want the 1 element, so it will be true, and you also want the next element, means 2, then you have to also write true, and the last element also you don't want, so that is why you have to write false. So whenever you want some element you have to put true for that index, and remaining all will be false. If I write like this, so I get 1 and 2. So this is very simple guys. I can give you another example. Let's say 6. Okay, so suppose I want 1 2 3 and 5. Okay, so this is up to 4, so I want 5. I want this is 0 1 2 3. I want the last element actually, so this will be also false, and the last element will be true. So let's run this thing. See, I got 1 2 and 5. So this is very useful guys. So this is one of the example, but let's create some more exercise so it will be easier to understand. So let me just put this thing first over here. So let me insert. Okay, what happened? Okay, so next tutorial will be example masking with condition. Okay, so let me, this is going to be example 2, and just remove this thing. We'll see. So another useful thing is that Numpy actually support conditional masking. So what is conditional masking? So let me just insert one thing here. So let me just write example 1, and this will be example 2. And how to do that? So should be heading, and here also should be heading. Okay, so now let me again declare this array a equals to np dot arrange. Okay, then let's say 10. Okay, What happened? Actually I did a mistake. It should be like this. Okay, see, I got this thing. Okay, so now I want the element which is greater than 4. Okay, so how to do that? So if I do something like this, you will get all the elements, all the element location where the like element is greater than 4. So it will give you the mask actually. Okay, see, I got the mask. For example, 0 1 2 3 4, like it was starting from the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth location, it is actually greater than 4. So this is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. From here actually it is true. See, everything is true, so you get the mask. Now if you want the array elements for this position, you have to just like this, you have to write just like this. See, I got 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, so this is useful, guys. So you have to understand this thing. First you have to write down the condition inside this square bracket, and after that you have to just call this thing or subscribe this thing with this array name actually. So this is going to, so this is actually going to give you the mask, and this is a mask actually, whatever you have right here. See, this is a mask, and inside the mask just you have to, sorry, outside of the mask you have to just mention the name of the array object. That's it. So same thing. So if I put something like this, you will get the masks, and as we are generating the mask using this condition, so this is also known as condition based masking or conditional masking. So let's do something else. So suppose I want the element which is absolutely divisible by 2. So I think in Python this is not sure, I believe this is this operator, maybe 0 means it is divisible by 2. Okay, see, I will get something here 0, I will get something here, means first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, 8th, 9th. So I will get something in first, then third, then fifth, then 7th, then 9th. Okay, means the last one, before the last one, second last one. And you can assign this thing into some variable as well, x. Okay, and after that if you just call like this, sorry, actually I have to like this. So see, I got 0 2 4 4 6 8. Okay, right? So this is some in the future will be interpreted as index which will result either different. Okay, this is fine. This is not an error, but this is not the ideal way of doing this thing. You should avoid this thing, but you can again assign this thing. Okay, so it is saying that this feature will be deprecated in the future, so better to use this thing. Okay, that is the word actually it is saying. So I got this thing, see. So again, another time, so you have to create your mask using the condition like this, and after that you have to just again use the array object name to get the element back. So if you want the mask, you have to just write down the condition like this, and if you want the array element as well from the mask, you have to write this thing like this. Okay, so this is very useful, guys. So let me just do like this. So I'll do another example with 2-dimensional array, maybe that will be useful to understand. Okay, so insert pictures from file, and maybe okay, okay, like this. Okay, another one I'll be going to do it with 3-dimensional array masking with condition with 2D array with 2D array. So this is going to be our example 3, and I'll be going to do a one, I think 2D array is fine. You guys can do it again using 3D array as well. So let's copy like this. Example 3. Okay, same thing, a equals to np dot range, and let me just write 15. Then I will just create a reshape, and let's reshape 5 row 3 column. Okay, so I will get an 2-dimensional array like this, and suppose I want all the elements which is divisible by, let's say, 3. Okay, so same thing, a, then a, this, and 0. It will give you all the elements where it is actually divisible by 3. See, 0, 3, 6, 9, 12. Simple. Suppose if you want 18, and if you make it 6 by 3, and you want by 3, then we will get, I believe, 15 as well. See, so this is very simple, guys. So this is going to be very useful when we are going to deal with some sort of larger data set, and where you want to create your test data set and test and often in your data science, if I say all this thing, it will be very difficult for you guys to understand, but many of you already started learning machine learning and data science. So there are two things in machine learning on data science project. One is called test and one is called train. So first you have to do the train, and after that you have to test using that train model. So while getting the after getting the data set, you have to segregate your data in test data set, and for doing the test data set, and for doing the train data set. So suppose you want to write some sort of condition where you want to get your test data sets where it is actually divisible by 2, and you want to train your data set using some sort of number or some sort of condition that which is divisible by 3. Okay, so how to do it very easily and very fast using Numpy thing, you can do it. So these are the very useful things. So if you know all these things, then definitely it will be easier, guys, easier for all of you guys to train, develop, build, and deliver your machine learning models very easily. And if you see, these things are getting complicated and complex after every alternate class. So I will highly recommend you guys to do some sort of practice, try to play around with all the use cases, create your own use case. If you have some difficulties, you can write me, but just don't just watch my videos. Watching my videos are actually only giving you some sort of indication that this sort of things are there in Numpy and you can do it. But if you're not going to practice those things, definitely you will forget and you will not get confidence actually. Okay. And all these things are actually from the interview perspective. Actually, in any of this Python or data science interview, this question will definitely arise. Okay, so I will highly recommend you guys to do some sort of practice, or else it will not going to help you. Okay, so enough of talking, guys. We'll see you in the next video. But before I close this video, guys, those are actually watching our videos for the first time, please subscribe to our channel, hit the like button. If you are enjoying our series, please put some comments with your feedback. If you have any difficulties on understanding something, or if you have any other clarification, and if you have some question, please write me. And in between, if you found any interesting use case or challenging use case which you want us to include in our tutorial, please write me. I will try to include all those things. Okay, and last but not least, thank you very much for all the Udemy students for purchasing this course. It's actually helping me a lot, and thanks for your support. And same thing is applicable for all of you. Whenever in doubt or any need any clarification, please feel free to write me over Udemy. I will try to answer all of your queries as soon as possible. So that's it, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care, goodbye, and have a nice day and happy learning.